Hello dear friends, I am Violetta from Crafting with Vio. This video tutorial is for the first design of my collection of Christmas ornaments, Notte di Natale. There are 12 designs in this collection, and each pattern comes with overlay mosaic crochet technique overview, written instructions, photo tutorial for each round, and a photo tutorial for all special stitches. And also each design comes with a separate video tutorial that will be available with the purchase of the pattern. For these ornaments I am using Christmas ball blanks like this one. It is about 3 inches in diameter or 8 centimeters. You can also make these ornaments by filling them with polyfill, but for the best result I recommend using these plastic blanks or styrofoam balls. These Christmas ornaments are made in overlay mosaic crochet technique. If you've never worked in this technique, please don't worry. If you know how to work basic single crochet and double crochet stitches, you should be able to make these bubbles. Just remember that all single crochet stitches will be worked into the back loop of the stitches in the previous round, and all double crochet stitches will be worked into the front loop of the stitches 2 rounds below. We will also have slanted double crochet stitches and front post double crochet stitches. I will explain in detail how to work these stitches during these video tutorials. And now let's get started. First round is going to be worked with yarn color A, and we will start with a magic ring. To make a magic ring, please put the yarn over the hook like this and make the first chain stitch. Now please do not tighten this circle, this is your magic ring, and make one more chain stitch. Now bring this tail up like this as to close this circle and work 12 single crochet stitches into this magic ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the last 2 stitches I'm going to work over this tail to make sure that it will not unravel after I cut this yarn. So 12 single crochet stitches. And to close this round we're going to use invisible join stitch. How we're going to do that? Take the hook out of the loop, insert it into the first single crochet stitch from the back right under the 2 top loops, then put the loop back onto the hook and pull it onto the back of your circle and make a chain stitch. Now you can tighten your magic ring and your first round is done. Round 2 is worked with yarn color B. Let us join it by pulling it through this stitch, through this chain stitch, and make 1 chain stitch. Now we are going to work 2 single crochet stitches into the first stitch. And as we know, in mosaic crochet, all single crochet stitches will be worked into the back loop of the stitches in the previous round. So we're going to work into this stitch right here. This is the back loop of the first single crochet stitch. So let us work 2 single crochets into the same stitch, and I will also place this yarn along the edge to work over it. So 2 single crochet stitches into the back loop of the first stitch in the previous round, and we're going to work a single crochet stitch into the back loop of the next stitch, so right here. And you need to repeat this pattern 6 times. So let's do it again. 2 single crochet stitches into the back loop of the next stitch. Oops. 1, 2. Then single crochet into the back loop of the next stitch. Then 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch. Single crochet into the next stitch. 2 single crochets into the next stitch. single crochet into the next stitch, and 2 more times, 2 single crochets into the next stitch, single crochet into the next stitch, 2 singles into the next stitch, and the last stitch in this round is a single crochet. And we're going to close this round by taking this hook out of the loop, insert it under these 2 loops into the first single crochet stitch at the beginning of this round. Now pull this loop onto the back, tighten, and make a chain stitch, and our second round is finished. Round 3. So let us join yarn color A. So pull it through this last loop and make a chain stitch. Now the first stitch in this round is a double crochet, and in mosaic crochet all double crochet stitches will be worked into the front loop of the stitches 2 rounds below. So we're going to work a double crochet into the front loop of the first single crochet stitch 2 rounds below. So into this stitch right here. So yarn over and work a double crochet stitch. Perfect. Now we're going to make 3 single crochet stitches, and the first single crochet will be worked into the second single crochet of this group of 2 single crochets in the same stitch in the previous round. So work into the back loop 1, 2, and 3 single crochets. So this is the pattern for this repeat, and we're gonna repeat it 6 times in total. So double crochet into the stitch 2 rounds below. So here the corresponding stitch, this stitch 2 rounds below, the corresponding stitch is right here, is this one. It's the 3rd single crochet from the beginning 2 rounds below. So double crochet into this stitch. Now we need to make 3 single crochet stitches. Please do not skip any stitches in the back, and work into the second single crochet of this group of 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Make 3 single crochets into the back loops of these stitches. Okay, so now let's do it again. Double crochet into the stitch 2 rounds below into the front loop. Do not skip any stitches in the back, and work 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Now double crochet, double crochet, then 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, then double crochet stitch, then 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and the last repeat, double crochet. Do not skip any stitches in the back, and work 3 single crochets. And the last single crochet of this group of 3 will be worked into the first single crochet in the previous round, okay, like right here. And we're going to close this round by taking the hook out of this loop, insert it under these top 2 loops of this first double crochet from the back, put the loop back onto the hook, pull it onto the back, make a chain stitch, and this is our 3rd round. Round 4. Please join yarn color B. And we will start with 2 single crochet stitches into the same stitch, which is the back loop of this double crochet stitch. So we're going to work into this stitch right here. So 2 single crochets into the same stitch, 1 and 2. Then we need to make 3 double crochet stitches. The first double crochet will be worked into this stitch right under this first single crochet, and then into this one and this one. So all these double crochets will be made into the stitches right under these single crochets. So let's do it. 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so this is the pattern for this round. Let's do it again. 2 single crochets into the back loop of the double crochet, then 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then 2 single crochets into the back loop of the double crochet, then 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Then 2 single crochets into the double crochet, 3 double crochets, 2 singles into the double crochet into the back loop, then 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, 2 singles and 3 doubles. The last stitches of this round. 1, 2 and 3. So the third double crochet will be worked into the first single crochet 2 rounds below, like this. And we're going to close this round by putting the hook right under the first single crochet from the back and pull the loop onto the back of your project and make a chain stitch. And this is our round 4. Round 5, join yarn color A, and we will start with the front post double crochet. So front post double crochet will be worked not into the front loop of this double crochet, but under the post of this double crochet. Okay, so yarn over and work a front post double crochet. Then we're going to work 5 single crochets, and the first single crochet is worked into the second single crochet of this group of 2 single crochets in the same stitch. So, and we work all these stitches into the back loops. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 single crochets. So this is the pattern for this round. Front post double crochet. Now do not skip any stitches in the back and work into the second single crochet of the group of 2 singles in the same stitch and work 5 single crochets. Oops. 4 and 5. Then front post double crochet, no skip, 5 single crochets, again front post double crochet, 5 single crochets. Don't forget through back loop, front post double crochet, 5 single crochets, front post double crochet, and 5 single crochets, and the last single crochet will be worked into the first single crochet the previous round. Now close this round with your invisible join stitch by pulling this loop onto the back, make chain stitch, and ta-da, our round 5 is done. Round 6, please join yarn color B, and we will start with 2 single crochet stitches into the back loop of the front post double crochet stitch. So 2 single crochet stitches into the same back loop of the front post double crochet, and then 5 double crochet stitches. The first double crochet will go into this single crochet stitch, which is the second single crochet stitch of these 2 single crochets group. So double crochet, then double crochet into the next 3 double crochets 2 rounds below, and the last double crochet goes into the first single crochet of the group of 2 single crochets 2 rounds below. Okay, so this is the pattern for this round. Let's do it one more time. 2 single crochet stitches into the back loop of the front post double crochet, and then 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And like this, please repeat all the way all the way around this round. Round 7, please join yarn color A, and we will start with the front post double crochet into this front post double crochet 2 rounds below. So front post double crochet. Then we're not going to skip the first single crochet, and we're going to work into it and make 7 single crochets in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is the pattern for this round. Let's do it one more time. Front post double crochet, no skip, so you're working into the next single crochet, and then 6 more single crochets. And like this, you'll continue all the way around this round, and your last stitch, your last single crochet, will be worked into the back loop of the first single crochet of the previous round. Round 8, please join yarn color B, and this round will be very similar to the previous one. 2 single crochet stitches into the back loop of the front post double crochet, and then 7 double crochet stitches with the first that goes into this single crochet right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then 2 single crochets into the back loop of the front post double crochet, and then 7 double crochets, and like this, please continue all the way around this round number 8. Round 9, and this round is going to be a little bit more interesting. We're going to join yarn color A, and we will start with 2 single crochet stitches into these 2 first single crochets of the previous round. So single crochet, and now we're going to work a slanted double crochet 1 stitch to the right. So from the corresponding stitch, 1 stitch to the right is this stitch right here. And because we're going to work another double crochet into the same stitch, I recommend that you work into 2 top loops of this stitch. Okay, if you find it too complicated, you can also work into the front loop only. I prefer to work into 2 loops. Okay, so we're going to work a double crochet right into this stitch. So double crochet, slanted 1 stitch, to the right. We skip 1 stitch behind this slanted double crochet and work 5 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here we will work a double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the left, right into this stitch, and I'm going to work into these 2 top loops. Double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the left. So this is the pattern for this round. Let's do it again. 2 single crochet stitches into the back loops of these 2 single crochet stitches of the previous round, then double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the right, skip the stitch behind, work 5 single crochet stitches, and then double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the left. And like this, please repeat this pattern all the way around this round. Round number 10 is worked with yarn color B, so please join it. And this is a very easy round because we're going to work 2 double crochet, single crochets all the way around this round. So just these 3 stitches repeating again and again. 2 double crochets will be worked into the front loops of these 2 single crochets 2 rounds below right here. So double crochet, double crochet, 1 more double crochet, and then single crochet into the back loop of this slanted double crochet. And then 2 double crochets, and then single crochet. Then 2 double crochets, and then single crochet. So this side is done. And then 2 double crochets, and then single crochet, 2 double crochets. So it's very, very easy. 2 doubles, 1 single, 2 doubles, 1 single, all the way around this round. So please finish it, and we'll meet again in round number 11. Round 11, please join yarn color A, and we will start with a double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right and a double crochet slanted 2 stitches to the left together. So this is our corresponding stitch. So from this stitch, 1 stitch to the right is here and 2 stitches to the left is here. Okay, so we're gonna work, and I'm gonna work with through 2 top loops because I don't want to stretch the loops. Okay, so I'm gonna work through these 2 loops like this here. So yarn over, and let's work this double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right, leave 2 loops on the hook, double crochet slanted 2 stitches to the left, 3 loops on the hook, and pull through 3 loops, and you will have these 2 double crochets together. Now we're going to skip the first double crochet and work into the next one, and we're going to make 3 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Now here let's work a double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the left. So from the corresponding stitch, 1 stitch to the left is right here. So it's double crochet. We always skip 1 stitch after the slanted double crochet, and then single crochet, and then double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right, skip 1 stitch and work 3 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And this is the pattern for this round. Let us do it one more time. And so here we're going to work 2 slanted double crochets together. So 1 goes into this stitch right here. Oops, right here. So right here, double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right, double crochet slanted 2 stitches to the left, and finish them together. Do not skip any stitches and work 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the left, then single crochet, double crochet slanted 1 stitch to the right, and 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now please finish this round, and we'll meet again in round number 12. Round 12, please join yarn color B, and we will start with a single crochet in the top of these 2 double crochets together. So single crochet, then 3 double crochet stitches. The first one will be worked right under this first single crochet of the previous round. You see, right into this stitch, the second double crochet 2 rounds below, right here. So double crochet, then 2 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Then single crochet into the back loop of the slanted double crochet, then double crochet into the front loop of the single crochet right 2 rounds below, right here. then single crochet into the back loop of the next double crochet, and then 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the pattern for this round. Let us do it one more time together. Single crochet into the back loop of the 2 double crochets together, then 3 double crochets. Oops, it's a little tight here. 1, 2, and 3, then single crochet, then a double crochet, then a single crochet, and then 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, and please repeat this pattern all the way around this round. Round number 13, please join yarn color A, and we will start with a single crochet into the single crochet of the previous round, the first stitch of the previous round. So single crochet, then double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the right, so right here, and I'm going to work into the top 2 loops of this stitch. Okay, so double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the right, then we're going to skip this stitch and work 3 single crochets. So starting with the second double crochet, 1, oops, lost it, so 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to work the same stitch as we did here, 2 double crochets, slanted 1 stitch to the right and 1 stitch to the left. So double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the right, leave 2 loops on the hook, double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the left, finish by pulling yarn through all 3 loops. We're going to skip 1 stitch in the back and work 3 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, and 3. And the last stitch in this pattern repeat is a double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the left. So I'm going to work into both loops of the double crochets together of the 2 rounds below. Okay, so this is the pattern for this round. Let's do it again. Single crochet into the single crochet, then double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the right, skip 1 stitch, 3 single crochets, 2 slanted double crochets together, so one of them slanted 1 stitch to the right, one of them slanted 1 stitch to the left, finish them together, skip the stitch behind, 3 single crochets, and a double crochet, slanted 1 stitch to the left, and like this all the way around this round. Round 14 will be worked with yarn color B, so please join it, and we will start with a double crochet into the single crochet 2 rounds below, right here between these 2 slanted double crochets. So double crochet, then single crochet into the back loop of this first slanted double crochet, then 3 double crochets, 2 into these 2 double crochets and 1 into this single crochet 2 rounds below. So 1, 2, and 3, then single crochet into the back loop of these 2 slanted double crochets together, and then 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and the last stitch of this pattern repeat is a single crochet into the back loop of these double crochets, slanted 1 stitch to the left. Okay, so let us do it one more time together. Double crochet into the front loop of the single crochet 2 rounds below, then single crochet into the back loop of the double crochet, then 3 double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, then a single crochet, then 3 more double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and a single crochet, the last stitch of this repeat. Now please finish this round. Round 15 will be worked with yarn color A, so please join it. And let us start with 3 single crochet stitches. The first stitch goes into the back loop of this double crochet. So 1 and then 2 more, 1, 2 and 3. Then we're going to work 2 slanted double crochets together, but this time they will be slanted 2 stitches to the right and to the left, and one of them will be a front post double crochet, so please be very attentive. We're going to work into this double crochet and into this loop. I'm going to work into 2 loops. If you want to work into 2 loops, it's fine. If you want to work into the front loop only, it's fine. It's going to stretch, but it's your choice. So we're going to work into this. And because I'm working into a double crochet that is slanted into the same direction, I will work it as a front post double crochet. Okay? So front post double crochet, slanted 2 stitches to the right. Leave 2 loops on the hook. Front post, double crochet, slanted 2 stitches to the left. I will finish them together. Then I'm going to skip 1 stitch in the back and make 3 single crochet stitches. 1, 2 and 3. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Double crochet, slanted 2 stitches to the right. Do not finish it. Front post double crochet, slanted 2 stitches to the left. Finish them together. Skip 1 stitch in the back and make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the pattern for this round. So let's do it again. 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3. Now 2 slanted double crochets, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and one of them is front post double crochet. You see, I'm trying to work them a little bit longer than usually. So now skip 1 stitch in the back, 3 single crochets. Then double crochet, slanted 2 stitches to the right, and the front post double crochet, slanted 2 stitches to the left. Together, skip 1 stitch in the back, 2 single crochet stitches. So now please finish this round, and then we'll have only 1 more round to work on. Round 16 will be worked with yarn color B, and this round will depend on how you want to finish your Christmas bubble. If you simply gonna take these 2 halves, join them together and fill it with polyfill, you will follow this pattern that is given in your written instructions, and I will also go over this in this video tutorial. However, if you are using these kind of bubble blanks, you will need to create some kind of notch that will go right here around this bubble holder. Okay, so let me show you how we're gonna create it. And we will place it in this space right here, because we have enough space without distorting the actual design. Okay, so let us start. Join yarn color B, and we will start with 3 double crochets. The first double crochet goes into the front loop of the double crochet 2 rounds below. Then 2 more double crochets. Then front post single crochet. Then 3 double crochets. Then front post single crochet. And if you are not creating this notch, you can continue working 5 double crochets, then front post single crochet, 3 double crochets, front post single crochets, and like this all the way around this round. But if you are creating this notch, I'm advising you to work this way: single crochet into this next stitch, then slip stitch through the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, not too tight, and then work a single crochet into the last single crochet here, then work front post single crochet, and then 3 double crochets, and continue following the pattern. So 3 double crochets, then front post single crochet, then 5 double crochets, actually 2 double crochets of the last repeat and 3 double crochets of the repeat that follows. But let us see what kind of notch we've created. So this is what we have right here. You see? Well, we have some blue peeking out, but it's fine. And when we will place it around this bubble, it will lay nicely around like this. Okay, so now let us finish this round, and then I'll show you how to assemble this bubble. And so now please finish this round following this pattern. Front post single crochet, 3 double crochets, front post single crochet, 5 double crochets, all the way until this point. The last 2 stitches will be 2 double crochets. So I'm almost done with this round, and to close this round I'm going to cut this yarn. So we are not using the invisible join, but we're going to cut the yarn, pull yarn out of this loop, insert the hook into the first double crochet stitch, and draw this yarn onto the back. Then please insert the hook into the back loop from the back like this, from underneath, into the back loop of the last double crochet that you made, and then draw the yarn onto the back, then pull it to close this kind of chain stitch that we created like this, and then use the contrasting yarn to tie a knot. So now you see, when we will be joining these 2 halves, this join will be completely invisible. We will be using the back loop of this stitch, of this stitch, of this stitch, and this join will not be visible. Okay, so now we have 2 halves of this beautiful Christmas bubble. You see, we're going to put it together like this. So I'm going to show you how to assemble this bubble. Please follow the link that is given in the description. For your Christmas ball, you can use 2 identical half spheres, or you can use 2 different designs for each side of the ball. I've created a special tutorial on how to assemble this ornament. Please follow the link in the description to this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video tutorial, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Please share your pictures on Instagram and in my Facebook group. Happy crocheting!